I just watched a video, YouTube video from Ringway Manchester. Most of his stuff is, shortwave, ham, radio, electronics related. He's done several things, but he's got a pretty good channel. I watched some, but the video I was watching is on number stations, and he's done a number of videos on number stations. Is two oddball. I'm thinking either just goofballs, just got a pirate shortwave radio, shortwave transmitter, and just goofing around because that's what it sounds like. One guy's yelling the numbers out, and then I can't think what he says between the groups of numbers, but other guys uh, he's using pizza toppings, mushrooms, extra cheese. But if you want that, you can watch his video. But I need to fix one of my shortwave radios or buy a good shortwave radio. I've had a couple that my one last good radio I bought it as a kid, back in the early '70s, but I still have it, but it's not something happened to it. I think it's set out in the weather and it gets messed up. But I've got some other radios that still kind of work. I need to just get down in the shortwave bands and see what I can, so I can hear anything. But I don't know if it's sensitive to pick up. But the one theory is that that it's one-way communication, one-way untraceable communication to spies in the field. There's a different encoding. I can't think. There's like one-time pads and something where they use a book cipher. But if you're interested in that, you can. I'm sure you can find videos and books on how on codes and stuff. But I don't know if it's. I think some of it might be for spies. I think some of it might be to keep a particular frequency clear. If someone is using a frequency, you don't put something else on it. If it's a number station there, I'm kind of thinking that's what those are. And there's one out of Russia. They thought for a long time was what they call a dead hand switch. If the theory was that if it ever went off the air, it was a message to the operatives in the fields that Moscow had been attacked. That was because the transmitter for this one was just outside of Moscow, but they've later proved that that's not the case. But the one I remember, as a kid, old 60s, 70s, you can pick it up very easily with numbers in Spanish. Or just like five number combinations of numbers, 1 to 9 in Spanish, uno, cero, cinco, nueve, like that, ocho, it could go on like that. I remember listening to that. I don't think someone said that they'd used our radio direction finding and actually traced it to it was coming out of Havana, Cuba. It was one of the Radio Havanas, the transmitters that they weren't using at the time. Because I used to read some of the articles, some of the electronic magazines, and somebody said they had traced it to that particular transmitter in Havana. But it's been off the air for many years, as far as I know it has. I haven't heard a number station in years, other than listening to them on they're listening to them on YouTube here. But the one question that the guy at Ringway Manchester, I don't remember his first name, but this guy's rattling off pizza toppings, and he said, he's used pineapple. I've had pineapple. I've had pizza with pineapple. I think it's pretty good. Ham and pineapple is pretty good. What do you think? You think pineapple belongs on a pizza? Hey, comment on Ringwing Manchester's video and tell him if you think pineapple belongs on it. I think I'm going to comment later and tell him that pineapple is a perfectly decent topping. Also, it goes good with ham too.